So Tesla Semi just passed cold weather test in Alaska, and many truckers in the trucking industry may not like what comes next. Welcome back, everyone. This is Armen Haryan from TorqueNews.com. I'm trying to kind of get back to reporting like this with real voice and real me reporting versus the AI, which seems kind of easy to do. And I appreciate your support of this channel. So, if you've been following electric vehicles over the past decades, you have probably heard about Tesla's electric semi-truck. But recently, something interesting has been happening that suggests the project is entering a completely new phase. Videos circulating from Tesla's factory in Nevada show production frames of the Tesla Semi moving through the plant almost around the clock. The goal, according to Tesla's long-term plans, is very ambitious, eventually scaling production to about 50,000 trucks per year. And what's notable is that early production models of Tesla Semi are expected around 2026 very soon and will reportedly use Tesla's 4680 battery cells produced nearby at Nevada facility. Now, why does this matter, friends? Because the biggest question surrounding electric semi-trucks has always been the same. Can they actually replace diesel trucks in the real world? Heavy-duty trucks operate under some of the toughest conditions imaginable. They haul up to 80,000 pounds, travel hundreds of miles daily, and often run in extreme climates. That's why Tesla recently tested the semi prototypes in a place most people wouldn't expect. Alaska. Cold weather, brutal weather condition in some sections of Alaska. Testing trucks in freezing temperatures and heavy snow is a way to prove whether battery electric trucks can handle the kind of harsh environments where diesel engines have traditionally dominated. If a vehicle can perform in that kind of cold weather, it sends a message to the trucking industry that electric trucks may actually be ready for prime time. Tesla says the Semi will deliver up to 500 miles of range while hauling a full 80,000 pound load. If that number holds up in real world use, it would represent a major milestone for electric freight transportation. But range is only part of the story, friends. It's not the whole story. Charging infrastructure is just as critical, and Tesla has began rolling out what it calls Megachargers. Earlier years ago, I said, when we see Tesla setting up special Megachargers for semi-trucks, then you will know that semi-truck production is getting very serious at Tesla. Now, Tesla recently switched on its first public Megacharger in California, capable of delivering up to 750 kilowatts of charging power. That's significantly more power than the chargers used for passenger electric vehicles. Those of you who drive electric vehicles, you know that that's significantly more. In practical terms, that kind of charging power is designed to help trucks recover hundreds of miles of range during mandated drive rest periods. For fleet operators, downtime is money, so fast charging is absolutely essential for this purpose. And this is where the real economic arguments begin, friends. Several fleets have already been piloting the Tesla Semi, including PepsiCo, which I've reported a lot at Torque News YouTube channel, which has begun running trucks in delivery operations. Early reports from those fleets suggest a few immediate benefits. First, drivers consistently say the trucks are quieter and smoother than diesel rigs. Second, and perhaps more importantly for fleet managers, the operating costs appear significantly lower. Electric trucks eliminate diesel fuel costs and reduce maintenance items like oil changes, engine repairs, and completely in complex transmission services. And you know what the gas prices are doing now, and diesel is much higher. This morning I was taking my daughter to school and we noticed the gas prices we were talking, the diesel is much higher. So when you combine those factors that I just listed, lower fuel costs, fewer maintenance expenses, and potential government incentives, the economics start to shift quickly in favor of electric trucks. Now, to be clear, the trucking industry is massive and conservative by nature. Diesel trucks won't disappear overnight, of course, but what we may be seeing right now is the early stage of a transformation that could take place over the next decade. If Tesla actually reaches that 50,000 truck per year production target, it would move the company from experimental pilot programs into true industrial scale freight electrification. And that's why this story matters. The Tesla Semi isn't just another electric vehicle announcement. It's a test of whether battery electric technology can disrupt one of the most fuel intensive industries on the planet. As Elon Musk recently summarized rather simply, he said Tesla has a semi. That means probably they are ready for production. The production is coming up already, and there is a good target for that 50,000 production per year. That's a big number. The real question now isn't whether the truck exists. We know it exists. It's whether the trucking industry and the global logistics system will fully embrace it. I spoke with a friend who is a trucker. He was very enthusiastic about Tesla Semi. He was thinking about, at that time when we were having this conversation, he didn't know the cost of a Tesla Semi, what it would be and what the real numbers would be. But he was telling me that when the Tesla Semi comes out, he will be very interested in getting one for his fleet because of the expected fuel economics, because right now diesel prices, like I said, are very high, and this should accelerate the embrace of Tesla Semi. Like I said a little bit ago, the trucking industry is very conservative generally. That's how it's viewed, and there are practical issues that electric trucks should be able to handle, and the tests in Alaska will have hopefully good results, and we will know more about that. And if you follow Tesla Semi's official page on X, former Twitter, or Tesla's official page, we will probably know soon more what the actual numbers are, what the actual specifications are. So this is why the trucking industry leaders and leaders of the huge trucking companies, before embracing it, they will have to make sure if this Tesla Semi will do the job, will do what they're doing on daily basis, and then they will pull the trigger. This is why, so it's not going to be only the promise that it's going to save you a lot on fuel costs, although fuel cost is one of the major costs in the trucking industry among some other things. I'm not talking about oil change and things that you don't do it all every day. But fuel cost, I was speaking with the same trucker just last week, actually, no, it was only 2 days ago on Saturday. And I was asking, like, how's the situation with the diesel cost? He says this is too expensive. Things have gone too expensive right now because of the situation in the Middle East. And I think we'll see how things go. What are your thoughts, friends? If you are in the trucking, let me know if you're ready to embrace Tesla Semi, especially if it can hold 80,000 pounds and have 500 miles of range. Is 500 miles of range enough for you to embrace it if it can do the job? This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. God bless you, everyone. Please follow our channel. I hope to see more, to do more stories like this today and tomorrow and every day. God bless you, everyone. I'll see you soon in our next report.